What's up, y'all? Welcome to TH4 TV. My name is Sinclair, aka the Health Nerd. What's going on? And first of all, I just wanted to start off by giving a shout out to everybody who has already got and grabbed their free 4-week intermittent fasting plan. I know I'm down a couple pounds. Hopefully you can be down a couple pounds, especially in this quarantine. That quarantine 15. I'm not about it. I'm trying to go down quarantine 15, okay? If you are too, go get your intermittent fasting plan at playblackwallstreet.com. It is still available for a limited time during this quarantine, which is starting to end. So if you haven't got it, go get it right now, all right? So in this video, I talk about our smoothie blueprint. And basically, like, what are the different things that we put into our morning smoothies that we drink every single day. And if you know me, that's the first thing that I recommend to anybody who's trying to just feel better, have more energy, lose weight, drop your blood pressure, lower your cholesterol. I've started these smoothies, and these are all things that I've noticed and all things that have, consequences, good consequences that I've seen from drinking these smoothies. All right. So I would say for me, these smoothies, drinking them once a day has been life-changing. Okay. And it's such a simple first step. All right, putting all these nice nutrients. It's a very nutrient-dense smoothie. It's not like just a whole bunch of fruit and fruit juices, okay? We're adding some very good stuff. We got nuts and seeds, probably things you haven't thought about putting in your smoothies before. But go ahead, continue on to this video. You'll see everything we put into them, and I promise you, give it a try, and it will be life-changing. What's up, y'all? So I'm about to make a smoothie for me and the king. I just wanted to come on here, kind of show you the breakdown. So I am in the process of writing a smoothie recipe book that's going to be very functional recipes, but that's still in the works. I don't think you guys should have to wait for that. So I'm going to show you how the basis, the blueprint to the smoothies. We kind of vary the fruits and vegetables that we put in it, but this is what we do every single day, pretty much. So pick your favorite fruits and stuff, but this is the formula to success on these morning smoothies, okay? So, one, I use what is this? NutriBullet, because it's a high speed and it gets the job done. So, first thing to do is add frozen fruit. So we have a organic daybreak mix from Costco. It's got peaches, mangoes, strawberries, and pineapple. So honestly, I'm just gonna throw a handful of this in there. I'm not really being picky today, although I do want not much space in there. I do want some strawberries. Gotta have the strawberries. Okay. There's a little bit more in there. Okay. All right. I got some frozen wild blueberries. Because they're wild, they're much smaller than the ones you'd see in the store. I don't know, it's kind of hard for you to tell, but they're much smaller because again, they're wild blueberries. These aren't grown on like a farm or anything. So I'm just putting a good handful of blueberries, high in antioxidants. You know the saying, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. It's also true, the darker the berry, the higher the antioxidant content. So, arguable, the darker the juice, the healthier the berry. All right, last piece of fruit is some bananas, just to get it. Bananas, one, help with the texture to get it nice and smooth. Two, they kind of taste good. I'm iffy about bananas, honestly, but they're good for you. All right, so that's all the fruit. Next, we got the veggies. So we got our power greens, which has tender baby spinach, mizuna, whatever the heck that is, chard, and kale. So I'm just going to grab a nice heaping handful. I usually try to do about a cup. Honestly, I just stuff as much as could fit in there. This is, it's all good stuff, but the fresh greens, that's what it's about. It's alkalizing to the body. Honestly, pretty much, if you go on the internet, I do a lot of researching, aka my name, the health nerd, and researching like best foods for this or best foods for that. Almost every time the answer is greens. So what does that tell you? You should be consuming some greens on a daily basis. So other things that I like to add are, aside from fruits and vegetables, are nuts and seeds, because they are also very good for you. You have good omega-3 content, good healthy fat. So I always like to add of walnuts. These are good for your brain. These are good for your body. Just good for you. And try to stick to raw nuts as much as possible. One, because they're going in a smoothie. I'm not necessarily eating them, straight out. But two, it just doesn't have any of the extra stuff that can, any extra sugar or any extra salt or anything that can not be so good for you. And then flax seeds. I like to always have some type of seed, whether it's flax seeds, or I also have chia seeds or hemp seeds. So I usually try to throw a little bit of seeds in no matter what. Flax seeds I try to keep consistent because they're very good at lowering blood pressure. And that is something that I have struggled with in the past. I can say now I don't struggle with it as much. My blood pressure stays within the normal range, which is good. But for years and years and years, it was very high. I think flax seeds and meditation. Okay, so we've got all of our solid foods in there. And to up the nutrient content, I also always add some type of superfood powder. So I have, just to give some variety, this is the one we used previously. So this is empty now, but this one this is called Beaming Superfood Blend. I actually got this from a smoothie shop in Pasadena. So this one's got cacao powder, raw maca, mesquite, noni, cordyceps mushrooms, cacao nibs, acai, camu, blue-green algae, vanilla powder, cinnamon, ginger, Himalayan pink salt, stevia, cayenne, and that's it. So that was the one we previously used, just so you can see we usually like to switch it up. So this one, there's actually a little bit left. This one was a brown powder. So you don't have to do the same powder. I actually suggest that you switch it up every now and then. When you run out, don't get the same exact thing, get something different just for diversity for your body. So this has a whole different profile of this one, which we currently are using, which is the green juice formula from Organifi. This one has wheatgrass, all organic wheatgrass, horseradish leaf, which is basically moringa, spirulina, chlorella, matcha green tea, coconut, ashwagandha, red beetroot, and turmeric. Okay, so completely different superfood profile than the other one. So you're still getting in a lot of good nutrients, but it's just diversity. It's different. So add a little bit of this. Honestly, I'm just adding, I don't necessarily, it does come with a little scoop thing. I don't necessarily use that because this one, it's almost got like a minty flavor, which if you like that, cool. Personally, it's not my favorite, so I don't want to like overpower the flavor of the smoothie. So I'm really just adding like a little spoonful. And I'm actually, this is for both of us, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay. And then the other powder that I like to add is a nice clean protein. So I haven't experimented too much with protein, honestly. Sun Warrior is one of them that I kind of found and I just like and stuck to it. But I have tried a whey protein before, and personally that didn't digest quite as well. This one I've never had any problems with, and it blends up really smooth. So this is the Classic Plus from Sun Warrior. So I also add a little bit of this just to, again, up the contents here. I usually drink this after my workout, so getting some protein in. So yeah, just a little spoonful of that. Don't make it go crazy. And then that's all the solid foods and powdered foods, okay? So look at how pretty it is, all the different colors. And then you got your liquids. So I always add some apple cider vinegar, just a pinch. Good for the metabolism. It also, we have a lot of sweet things in here, so it also adds just a little bit of tang to the flavor. But you don't add too much because it's very strong. And then coconut milk. This is just my preferred liquid. You can use any type of nut milk. I would recommend staying away from fruit juices only because you have so much fruit in here already. That does have a high sugar content, and a lot of juices usually have added sugar, and you don't want to kind of mess with your nutrient here. So I prefer in organic nut milk. Coconut milk is what I like to use. Someone is having fun outside. So yeah, we use the So Delicious, not necessarily tied to this brand. We use different ones each time, but I usually just add enough to cover at least the frozen fruit. And then sometimes I'll just finish it off with water, because it's really at that point just about getting the consistency you want. All right, I'm gonna finish it off with some water. All right, so that's it. So I'm gonna blend this up. I'm not gonna be able to show you that part because my husband has broke our blender, so unfortunately I need to use both hands, and it's just not a pretty sight. I'm actually probably gonna have to have him come out here and help me with this because he broke it. So we'll have to get another one. But I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So this is our smoothie template, the blueprint. Again, we switch up the different fruits and vegetables that we use in here. Really not switching up the greens too much. Always have either spinach, kale, or some type of power greens mix, but the fruit we switch up. So this is the blueprint for our smoothies. So get your favorite fruits and start your smoothies in the morning. It is life-changing.